What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to our week 3 of December's progress and update. So a lot of you guys seem to enjoy the series. Basically every week I'll give you an update of what I've done in BDO, what kind of gains I've made, and I don't know how interesting it is at the higher end part of this, because it's really just making silver and just collecting items for big stuff that is coming soon TM. Because unlike if you are a newer player to like a mid player, the gains I make are very like spread apart. So yeah, I guess all I could do is show you what kind of progress I've made and everything. But yeah, in terms of goals that we've had this December, our only goal is to get another pen Tungrad ring, and with the current prices, I believe it's actually slowly going down. So, well, the minimum has gone down. Whether people sell it at minimum is like a whole different story. So, as you guys know, I bought my first one in November, which is last month, and so I haven't actually made any gains in an entire month, which is not even surprising because I can go like 3 to 4 months without any progress gains. So yeah, I bought my first one at 104 billion right now, and the minimum is now 96, which is pretty nice. Do I think I'll get it at minimum? I have no idea. Maybe. It's a good chance because people like clicking Tungrad rings for some reason. But anyway, yeah, we are at 37.8 billion, which is about like, I think we made about 7 billion this week, which is like 1 billion a day if we were to divide that. As you guys know, the WUSA and the new season started, which means I was on that for the most part. And yeah, I wasn't really grinding as much on my main, so I knew this week was going to be lower than usual. So the only things I could show for it are when we were at Histria, we got another compass piece. Just to give you an idea, these are all Vodkins. They're not Eltons, otherwise I would not be there anymore. So we got our 6th Vodkin piece. We're still at the grind in Histria for the Elton one. Will it happen? Dude, I hope so. One day. I've been using all the loot scrolls and stuff. Loot scrolls and then loot thingy scrolls anyway. So we have 3 left. We have 2 of the J scrolls that we have 10 days or 20 days left on. These come from the what is it, the Christmas boxes that drop when you're grinding, which is nice. I think I might just sell this Tungrad and we'll get closer to the pen one. So what I'm gonna have to do is obviously like get the cup out of this and then untag it, because right now on my current tag we have this. So yeah, as you guys know, I have my Sage tagged. I'm gonna have to re-tag the pen and then remove the current tet that we have. So yeah, it's kind of like I use my Sage mostly to get myself into Histria for free and not have to deal with finding a portal. But yeah, aside from that, it doesn't seem like we made a lot of silver and just like disposable income, but we are still upgrading or saving a lot of materials. So a while ago I mentioned that we were going to save materials to go for a pen Monos close attempt. So we have 1600 black gem fragments right now. We're still saving up hards and sharps because we have to convert them anyway to these things to concentrateds. So I believe 1600 is probably like 500 is 100 of these. So yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's like every 100 is like 1 billion. So we're just saving up materials. We have about 3,000 memfrags. I don't know how many we're going to be saving. We might just do smaller enhancing, but one thing that actually caught my eye in the other video from yesterday was, yeah, while saving up to make it ourselves, but then when we look at it, the one we wanted was gatherers for the most part, right? And then for the gathering monos clothes, they just sit on the market to the point where I'm just like, I should just sell this stuff then, right? And then buy it if I want to. But yeah, if people are just gonna keep going lower in prices, I don't know, but in my opinion, I think the gatherer's clothes is worth it, but I don't know how much, because 100 mastery is actually worth a lot. So, well, at least from Tet to Pen is 100 extra mastery difference, but I'm not sure. It kind of threw a wrench in my whole like progression progress. I thought I was gonna have to make it myself, but if they're just sitting on the market now, I feel like I might just buy it then, because I could. Monos enhancing is not like enhancing other gear where it's just like, oh, okay, no big deal, you could crown it. But Monos has always been a struggle for me. So one thing I might do tomorrow actually is, so in our login rewards today, actually after reset today, we get another 10 shining Shikatu seals, right? And so that would bring us up until the 120. And what we're gonna do is get a try Monos and YOLO swing that to Tet. I know it's like 3 billion silver, but I don't know. I might actually get one and then swing it to Tet and hope for the best. So it's kind of surprising, actually. The price of Tet Monos has been going down, which is very good, but it's still kind of expensive. This is like the same price as a Tet Disto, which is kind of shocking, actually. So yeah, I know I could sell it for 3.5 billion whenever reset happens, but I think we're gonna go for the gamble and YOLO it. Do I think it's gonna go? Probably not. It's like a 15% from Tet or try to Tet. So that's what we'll be doing. Hoping we get some actual gains. And even if we hit Tet, I would use it. I wouldn't be selling it, because I only have try right now. And so it would, the second one we get would always be a backup anyway. So we're gonna have to hope for the best for that one. If you guys haven't already, make sure to put in the codes for the Calpheon Ball and everything that happened earlier this week. And get your Jay's Hammer, do everything. Hopefully you guys get some good luck with your enhancing and stuff. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, we did some clicks on our Labreska helmet. Obviously it didn't go, but we did 3 clicks for Tet. That was minus 8 billion silver down the drain. Feels bad, but yeah. So overall, I think our goal is still going to be, well, highest priority would be to get a pen Tungrad ring, another one. And then after that, we're going to be obviously going for earrings, which is the expensive part. So after I get that, my goals are going to be very difficult, because I'm not sure what I want to go in terms of the earring route. Where is it? So obviously there are a lot of different choices for earrings. That's why everyone should have their earring slot be the last piece they upgrade. It doesn't matter what class you play, where your progression is, earrings should always be the last set you go for. So obviously distortions are the highest AP and generally like the most used ones, right? That's why it's kind of dumb expensive. When it comes to a pen disto, there's zero shot I'm saving up 200 bill. I'd like rather try to make it myself. There's an actual higher chance of me making that myself than paying 200 bill. But unironically, like I am in the bracket where I could grind everything pretty, like, I wouldn't say comfortably, but like I can grind everything efficiently. But one thing I was actually thinking about doing was either going for a second Narc earring, because I do want the DP for various stuff, grinding, PvE, but AP is also pretty nice. And then I also wanted 2 Dawn earrings. This would be strictly for PvP, and like Dawn earrings are the things you get once everything else is already pen. So I've always heard that Dawn earrings were not really that good in terms of like accuracy accessories. Well, like they're good, but compared to the other ones, you should probably get like a Pen Turo or a Pen Lunar instead of the Dawn earrings. But I don't know. At this point, since I'm only using it for PvP, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But when it comes to earrings, I don't know what's gonna happen. Our primary goal is to get another Tungrat, because that is the cheapest upgrade for me. And then start pushing Tet, Fallen Gods, and Labresca. How are we gonna do that? Just save up crons until it goes, to be honest. It's 5.1% for me on a 245, and we'll figure that out from there. But also, like, I've also been thinking, since I do have 1 Pen Narc, and we got that from the guaranteed Jatina one, if we do that, we would actually be going down to 309. But if we, right now we have the 1 AP and DP buff, which is really nice, but then I know it's temporary, and so that means they're going to be removing it. So this is the weird thing that's going to happen. Let's say I get another Pen Tungrat, and then I get another Pen Narc. I would be at 308 AP, and I play Succession, not Awakening. I mean, I play both of them, but I like Succession a little bit more. So yeah, I'd be at 308. You really want to be at the 309 bracket. So what would I have to do for that? I would have to get 309, I would have to get a Tet Deboreka belt. And as we all know, that is very difficult with the amount of sales and orders they're on. So that might actually be a goal in the future. The difference is, like, I do actually value the 125 HP that you get on the Voltara more than the 1 AP, but if it puts you into a new bracket, that's a different story. But the 125 HP is why I got a Voltara in the first place over Tungrad belt. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. Deboreka is a future goal for me, but I think I might actually go for a neck. Dude, you guys have noticed over the past like few months, I have actually grinded Ashworth a lot. I've grinded for a few Debo necks, trying to go for Tet. I think the best goal, if you're going for a Pen Debo, is buying it at Tet, grinding a few bases, and hoping for the best one that swings its pen. So yeah, this is a very difficult thing, and I don't know what my goals are in the future. We'll think about it when it happens. I think the only thing I'm going for right now is Pen Tungrad. Expect to spend like 100 billion on it like the first one, and we'll go from there. But honestly, having DP seems pretty nice, actually. But yeah, overall, that's the goals. I'm very close to Capris 20 in my Uragon shoes. Well, actually not very close, but like 900 Capris away. And yeah, that'll give me 2 more DP on my sheet once it goes from 19 to 20. As you guys know, you can't actually, well, you can get it. I feel like if I would have put an order on, I could probably get like a few hundred a day, but it's not like they're just in stock and I can buy them. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go grind for it. I get about like 50 Capris an hour grinding Histria. It's not like the main focus of my silver, but they pile up over time. So we are currently at 600. And another goal I was thinking about doing is making another Black Star for my Wusa. And we got some Spectre's energies while grinding random spots. So that's pretty awesome. You can make the Awakening weapon for the Wusa when it comes out. I don't know when that is. Maybe like next month or something. But we can make the Black Star fan thingy with Swallowtail fan. This is the new Wusa weapon, right? There is kind of a lot of them sitting on the market. But other updates in terms of non-progression is our Wusa is for the most part done. We got to level 61. We finished the season pass. You got all the weapons and armor to pen. We just have to work on accessories, and that'll be cool. I think I could get 3 more pens at least. Shouldn't be too bad. Just YOLO swing it and hope for the best. But yeah, that has been this week's update. We will be doing more stuff in the future. One other goal that I have to do in terms of artifacts is I still have to get a strike crystal. Let me see. I don't assume there's any on the market, but is there a strike crystal? No. Of course not. Hey, the number of orders has gone down, I think. It used to be at like 100 last time I checked. 5 billion for 1% crit damage. This is the level of gameplay we're at. And I'll buy it for 5 billion if they ever have it. But right now, in terms of silver, we have other games to make, like straight AP gains for Tungrad and whatnot. But yeah, with that said, that has been week 3's update. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. Someone just listed a pen fan. What is it on EU actually? Do a lot of pen Black Stars just sit on the market? I know like people will buy them, but you can't, it's like hard to sell them at max price. You have to like either mid or low sell them, all the pen Black Stars. But yeah, what is it on the EU or other servers? Do you just have pen Black Star sitting? We do here. Well, not sitting, but you can get them very easily if you have it. So with that said, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're doing the rest of the month, and we'll see where we go in 2023. See you guys later.